Hey, it's John with Vision Advisors. Welcome to another Insight with Vision. In particular, we're going to talk about knowing the numbers once again, and we want to raise awareness about disability insurance. Why? Because if you look at the month of May is Disability Insurance Month. There's a few numbers I want to make sure that you're aware of as you're looking at how to market this month and different ways to start the disability insurance and disability income conversation with clients and prospects. So grab a pen and a piece of paper, jot these numbers down because they'll be important as you start to have those very important client conversations. Are you ready? Let's get started. Here's the first one I want you to write down, and that's 1 in 3. So 1 in 3, or you could put 1/3. Now, why is this number important? Because according to the CSO tables for disability published by the U.S. government, nearly 1 in 3 Americans working today will incur a disability that will last at least 90 days or longer between the prime working ages of 35 and 65. So think about that. 1 in 3 Americans working today are likely to incur a disability lasting at least 90 days before they end their typical working career. Here's the next number, 1 in 7. Now, why is this number important? Because 1 in 7 Americans working today during that prime working year ages, 35 to 65, they're going to incur a disability event that's going to last 5 years or longer. And that's a very expensive proposition when your ability to earn the paycheck that pays for everything else is suddenly taken away. But for most Americans today, it's a roll of the dice because they're not taking care of ensuring that paycheck. They insure their car, their house, even their life, but they don't insure the one thing that makes all of those things important, and that's their paycheck. So think about this. Workers today are more likely to become disabled than they are to die during their prime working career. So the odds are significantly higher. I want to say you're 8 times more likely to become disabled than die. That's the last number I saw when I was reading some statistics that are out there. So be aware that there's a significant propensity of much more likelihood that someone will become disabled and unable to work because of a prolonged illness or injury than they are during to die prior to the age of 65. Here's the next number I want you to write down, 1 in 2. Now, this number is important because more than half of all U.S. workers have no disability income protection, no paycheck protection whatsoever, so that in the event they can't work, this paycheck stops. And even though this paycheck stops, guess what? They still have a house payment, a car payment, they have to buy groceries, they have to pay utilities, they have to take care of school-related expenses for their children. Travel that they may want to do, the money is no longer going to be there to do that. Their toys that they may want to buy, maybe they've got boats, maybe they've got airplanes, maybe they've got some other expensive hobby that they deal with. If they're self-employed, their business itself could be threatened if they're unable to work and earn a living, and they're the primary income generator for that business. And of course, it's the ability to earn a paycheck that helps pay for all of the insurance policies that insures everything that we don't want to have at risk. So it's a challenge for you and your clients to stop and to think about the importance of disability income. Why it's important? Because it's the ability to earn a paycheck that pays for your livelihood. And in the event that paycheck is taken away and there's no paycheck protection plan in place, all of a sudden the bills keep coming and there's no income to pay the bills. So it's a great stop and think about it conversation moment for you to have with your clients during Disability Insurance Awareness Month, May 2019. If you got questions related to disability income, feel free to reach out to us. We'll be happy to answer your questions, point you in the right direction, and talk to you about all of the different ways that you can use insurance products to create disability protection for your clients.